So, in this message, in this reading, I'm feeling guided to channel more messages for the reading titled They're Falling More Deeply in Love with You Every Day, and You Are Too. They're you both having this feeling of falling deeply in love with each other in every moment. The more that you really embrace your soul desires, your true feelings here. Hi, I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am guided to speak on spiritual messages, downloads, and insight I am receiving from divine source, higher dimensional realms, and from my spirit guides. Now, for the messages that are wanting to be received for this particular reading, take what resonates and leave the rest. So now I'm feeling guided to continue the messages for this reading. And right away, I'm getting the message that you aren't shying away from this love. You aren't repressing your soul desires. And in this embracing of what you are truly feeling, you are opening yourself to the magic of this divine love. Both of you in this alignment, again, this Ten of Cups, strongly resonating with this message, strongly resonating with this energy of divine union and equilibrium I'm sensing in this connection, where you are fully, I'm seeing you with your arms open wide, welcoming in this divine love, the ecstasy of this experience, and allowing yourself to feel the pleasure of this, to in every aspect of your life be immersed in this most authentic self, in this truth of what you are feeling, this divine experience that you are experiencing here on the physical plane, in this physical incarnation, in this human embodiment, this spiritual and energetic experience of what feels so aligned on a soul level that no words really can come close to describing what you feel in this deep connection, in this deep love, in this relationship. And I'm sensing that this is in itself, this relationship, this union, this meeting of your soul in this way, in this twin flame connection, a divine gift, a divine blessing. And is an extension of this turning away from being dishonest with yourself about your feelings, the Justice card in reverse showing up here, to completely having this turnaround of your experience where you are doing justice to yourself with this truth and this clarity and this embodiment of equilibrium, where you are in this liberation this air element speaking to this justice card, and I'm sensing this strongly connecting with the lovers card, and this lovers card being an air element. The strength of you together is doing justice to yourself. In your lived experience, you incarnated on this earth to experience the desires of your soul, to allow yourself to be immersed in this pleasure, this pleasureful experience, this inner happiness, this bliss that is so strongly speaking to this divine union and the nature of your connection. And I'm turning over another card here, and I see the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups in reverse, and I'm strongly being drawn to this card representing having alone time. I'm sensing that there is something about alone time with each other that is so incredibly healing, that is so incredibly altering to your energetic field. Where I'm sensing alone time with each other is if you were sitting with yourself in meditation, really in this state of peace where you are immersing in your own energy, where you are being replenished by this experience of connecting with yourself in this deeper way with divine, with source. This is how you feel when you are alone with each other, when you have this alone time and these moments together. And I'm sensing that in a sense you have this alone time in a way that is spiritual and energetic, where it looks like a lot of time that you are in your own world, so to say, but really you are in this world that you are creating together in this energy of alignment, in this energy of bliss, of creative flow. This Three of Cups speaking to this element of flow, this element of water. Again, as I said in the reading that I recorded before this message came up that this element of water is serving as this elixir where you are immersing in your own energy, in each other's energy, in this case, in this sense, as I'm speaking to this message, as this is connecting with this message of you feeling immersed in this rejuvenating, healing energy as you have this alone time together, where I'm sensing this experience of colliding in a such a beautiful and heartfelt way that you feel in every level of your existence, in every aspect of your being, in every one of your bodies, that you are existing as your light body, your spiritual body, your physical body, your energetic body, your astral body, all of the bodies that you are existing as, you feeling this connection ripple through each and every aspect of yourself in this way that I'm sensing is a part of this ecstasy, a part of this collaboration with each other on this deeper soul level, where I'm sensing that this is a twin flame connection where you quite literally share the same soul, where you are rippling through the own depths of your existence, your beingness, your divine love. And I'm also sensing that this connection, this card speaking to friendship, this connection being based in a strong friendship as well. Not only romantic, but this romance coming from this level of feeling so connected to each other where you are having this beautiful friendship as well, this friendship prospering, and this being a source of happiness and such alignment with the deep nature of this love. You are partners, you are in this romantic connection, lovers, you are friends in the deepest, most heartfelt sense. There is a blur between the lines of platonic and romance. You meet each other in every way that your soul is desiring in this way. Being each other's chosen family in this sense. Your chosen community that is extremely aligned with who you are when you are doing justice to yourself, when you are existing as your most authentic truth, when you are embodying the fullest expression of who you are and living this unapologetically in your life. This person opens you to wanting to experience your life fully and in your wholeness. This person inspires you like no other. This person's soul, I'm getting the message that connecting with this Ace of Pentacles, this message of abundance, this card speaking to abundance and the element of earth. This person's soul, that is essentially your soul as well, is enriched. There is value in your very soul and you immersing and tuning into and aligning with your soul's plan. That is your fate. That is your fate of embodying, embracing, exuding, experiencing this divine love here on the physical plane. I'm sensing this deep respect you have for each other, strongly connecting with the Emperor here, the Emperor card speaking to respect. Also, this focus on your alignment, as well as this structure that this connection provides in your life. I'm sensing that this connection is extremely grounding, also connecting with this Ace of Pentacles here, this manifestation of the abundance of divine source that is extremely grounding, that is this coming home to yourself. And as I speak to this message, I just turned over the Four of Wands here, and this card showing up in the reverse position, but I'm sensing also resonating in the upright position. However, in the reverse position, I'll speak to this card in the reverse position before I turn this card over in the upright position, where I'm sensing this connection with this coming home to yourself. In the reverse position, this card speaks to you celebrating on a personal level the gift and blessing of this divine love in your life, where you are experiencing this inner equilibrium, this inner harmony in connecting with your person, with your divine counterpart in this way. This connection that is existing in not only this time, but in every moment, in every time, in every space. That is this marriage of your heart and soul. That is this marriage of your soul together in this divine union. This home that you build together from this space of being aligned in this way, this celebration of this, not only this personal celebration, but this celebration that you experience with each other, that is this happiness, that is this speaking to, again, this community, this chosen community, this chosen family that you found within each other, attracted to this groundedness, this divine source that you exist as, attracted to your own equilibrium in this way. This Four of Wands strongly connecting with the Three of Cups as well, speaking to community. Both cards speaking to community. Your twin flame here being your chosen community, your twin flame being your chosen family, your twin flame being your love, your partner, your lover, your partner, your deepest friend, your bestest friend here on the physical plane, the one that you share deeply every feeling that you have in this divine love, every feeling of bliss, every feeling on the scale of emotion, really, you feel together, you embrace. And this is a part, I'm sensing this is a part of the beauty of this connection, in you embracing your own stream of thought, your own beingness, you embracing this very connection. I'm feeling guided to turn over another card here. I'm sensing this strongly speaking to this card here representing the fruits of your labor, and embracing yourself in this way and doing this inner work of coming into this alignment with yourself, you receiving the fruits of your labor, that is this diving deeply, this deep passion and love and care for each other that you experience in so many shapes and forms, that it manifests in your life in this abundance, in this positive light in your life. And as I speak to positive light, I'm also sensing this message about you balancing each other out, you being this equilibrium, not only in the sense that you are awakened divine feminine, awakened divine masculine, but within yourself, balancing each other, being a harmony and equilibrium for each other, in you connecting with the light and dark aspects of yourself, of your soul, of your spirit, in a way that you are embracing the wholeness of yourself. I'm seeing the soul card and the moon card, so these cards might be in the spread as well. And the soul card and moon card also speak to the planetary alignment and the celestial bodies and your bodies themselves aligning in a way that is extremely divine and extremely pleasureful in this lived experience. A part of this, allowing your soul desires to be manifested in your lived experience. And as I speak to this message, I was sensing the Temperance card earlier in this spread, and this is the card that I am strongly channeling into at this time, receiving this divine message about this pleasure that you are living in your life, that is manifested from this deep love, being strongly connected, speaking to an extension of speaking to and being an extension of your divine purpose, the meaning, the deeper meaning that you are finding to life, as well as speaking to this harmony, this equilibrium, this balance within you, this being so deeply connected to your your most authentic truth, embracing yourself in all the ways that you are guided to embrace yourself on this spiritual path and soul journey. And again, this Temperance card showing up as this card representing the element of fire and the intensity of this connection. I'm feeling this burning ache and longing for each other that you experience even when you two are connecting. But when you are alone together, I'm sensing you feel this. And the moment you leave each other's space, your physical space, because I'm sensing that you don't really disconnect, being twin flames, being this shared soul that you exist within each other and as each other, experiencing this deep love in a simultaneous way. I'm sensing that when you leave each other's space, physical space, you immediately feel this ache and longing as if you weren't just connecting, as if you weren't just having this quality time, this alone time together. And I'm sensing this is a part of this beauty of this connection, in that you can't get enough of each other, of this love. And this is why you are truly never apart. You share this soul, so you are truly never apart from each other. You are always experiencing each other in a profound way on your spiritual path and soul journey. However, this looks for you, you are always able to nurture and nourish this connection and grow within yourself this connection, grow your inner world in this way that reflects in this divine union. You really having patience with yourself and allowing for the beginnings to occur in your life, the transitions that need to occur, the ends of cycles that need to occur, the transformations that need to happen. All these messages resonating with this card here, speaking to new beginnings. This card speaking to rebirth. Also, this card strongly representing the element of water, this element that is characterized by this connection, this flow state of being, this healing nature of water that is so strongly aligned with how you are immersed in each other's energy at this time, where you find each other deeply healing, any connecting with each other, deeply healing, deeply grounding, deeply aligning, deeply intoxicating in the best ways, not in any unhealthy way. I mean, this love that is obsessive, that can get obsessive in a sense, but also this obsession that is an obsession of aligning, focusing on your spiritual path and soul journey, and releasing what is not aligned with you. When you really come into this space of inner equilibrium, as you have, I'm sensing this intensity of this love is extremely grounding, and is the soul, the intensity of the soul shining, this flame. Now, I believe this is the Six of Wands. This is the Six of Wands showing up in the reverse position. This card speaking to you achieving this awakening. I'm sensing achieving your spiritual awakening, aligning in this way, awakening in this way where you are deeply personal about this in your life. This connection is something that you aren't necessarily hiding, but this connection that you are realizing that is rare for you, that is rare in this lived experience. And so, not a lot of people are going to connect with this. And so, you experiencing these spiritual awakenings almost secretly, almost in this own world, in your inner world, where you are experiencing these energetic shifts, aligning with your most authentic truth, and not feeling the need to explain to anyone what is most aligned with you. The path that you're on, and just simply aligning with what is meant for you. And what is meant for you, you in this experience with your twin flame realize you don't have to explain, you don't have to translate your soul to anything that is aligned with you. So I'm sensing this card in the reverse position is strongly speaking to this, these spiritual awakenings that are occurring for you, that you are experiencing in this sort of secretive way, that you aren't really trying to I'm looking for the words here. You're not really trying to convince anyone of this experience, of this divine experience of your life. You are simply allowing this flow state of being, having this self confidence within yourself that I'm sensing in doing the inner work, strongly resonating with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. Well, in the upright position, I'm sensing strongly resonating with this groundedness that is coming from the rewards, the fruits of your labor of having done the inner work to seek this internal validation, to align in this energetic space where you are only seeking internal validation on your spiritual path and soul journey, and stepping on this spiritual path and soul journey together in alignment with self-confidence, in celebration of your own alignment, and aligning with what celebrates you when you are aligned with your most authentic truth. Now, the King of Cups is the card I just felt guided to turn over here. So, as I turn over this card, I see the King of Cups speaking to this compassion along with this message of self confidence for this reading here, this compassion that you are having with yourself on this spiritual path and soul journey, where you are truly being the leader of your own life here, where you are showing up in this emotionally balanced way, where you are during this time leading up to the planetary alignment, during the moments leading up to the planetary alignment, I'm sensing you grounding further in this emotional balance. And I'm sensing that this card strongly speaks to this equilibrium and connects to this temperance card and this stabilizing of your energy being a part of your divine purpose. As you stabilize yourself, you stabilizing yourself within this connection within this union, strongly connecting with the Lover's card here in this energy of liberation, also stabilizing your own higher vibrational frequency, your own higher self into your physical embodiment, and really exuding the core soul frequency that you incarnated here on earth to exude, to exist as, to emanate on this earth plane. I'm feeling guided to turn over another card here, and I pulled the card. I turn over the card, the world card, and I was also guided to turn over this card here. That is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles showing up in the reverse position. But first, I'll channel into the world card I have here as I'm speaking to this element of earth, and you exuding this core soul frequency that you incarnated here on earth to experience, this world card showing up as a card speaking to this message of your divine purpose, you coming into this space of equilibrium, connecting with the King of Cups, this emotional equilibrium, this emotional balance, this harmony within you, this equilibrium that is having patience with your own spiritual path and soul journey and finding meaning and purpose in this living and embodying divine love in this space of completion that the world card is strongly speaking to here, in the space of wholeness, fulfillment, as well as speaking to this message about celebration, you having this celebration within yourself, this personal celebration, but also this celebration within this connection with each other, being aligned with and attracting and magnetic for what is celebrating you when you are embodying your most authentic truth unapologetically, when you are in your own power, when you define success for yourself as aligned with divine love and the embodiment of this divine love. The world card speaking to completion, wholeness, fulfillment, and arriving in this completion, as well as speaking to the element of earth, as well as the planet Saturn, the planetary alignment showing up as this alignment of your core soul values, this alignment of your most authentic truth in the ways of you being aligned with your with this focus on your alignment. I'm sensing that is strongly resonant with the justice card, as well as strongly aligned with the I'm sensing this other card here that this message is strongly aligned with, the King of Cups, as well as I'm sensing the Emperor here, this card representing discipline, representing structure, representing focus. I'm strongly getting that this world card is speaking to the groundedness, the rootedness, the alignment that you are experiencing at this time as you are feeling more aligned leading up to this planetary alignment. Now, I am sensing into this card here, the Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm sensing aligned with this reading here. This card I just turned over that I'm sensing is resonating in the upright position. You not betraying yourself in this way of doing justice to yourself on your spiritual path and soul journey in this liberation. This card representing the element of air. So the element of air and the element of earth, significant for this each and every moment you aligning in the moments leading up into this planetary alignment, you having this focus that is this groundedness, this rootedness. I'm sensing the root chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra here, that is strongly connected to this liberation of this, of yourself in this way, in this groundedness, in this grounded energy. The planet Saturn also speaking to this focus and this discipline and this attentiveness to your, not only your spiritual path and soul journey in the sense of you creating this journey through your heart chakra, but also in the sense of you being attentive and focused on this relationship, in embodying the most authentic truth, embodying your rare expression of divine source in a way that continues to prosper this connection. And as I speak to this prospering and nurturing and nourishing of this connection, I turn over this card and I'm finding the Ace of Cups in reverse, speaking to creativity, speaking to this flow state of being, this creative flow, being this card speaking to following your intuition, giving yourself this self-love in this way, doing yourself justice in this way. And in the upright position, this card resonating as well with this compassion you are giving yourself. This compassion I'm sensing is resonating with this King of Cups. And this card also speaking to marriage, to proposal, and I'm sensing this resonating with this message in a energetic, spiritual sense, and even literal sense here. So this love being, again, this element of water, being this elixir that you tap into as this source of abundance, as this source of coming home to yourself, as this source of aligning with your divine purpose. Again, this Temperance card resonating for this message. And I'm getting water and fire. This King of Cups speaks to the elements of water and fire. It speaks to this intense flow state of being and this intense balance, this intense equilibrium, compassion, you being the leader of your own life. And this connecting with this connection being this water element, as well as this Temperance card being this fire element. Now, the next card I have here is the Tower card, and I'm feeling guided to turn over these last remaining cards here I have in this spread. And I have the Tower card, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles speaks to this long-term connection, this connection being long-lasting, eternal, everlasting, in a deep and profound, in the most authentic ways. This connection, this relationship that you have being something that is deeply a part of who you are at the soul level, and so is the physical manifestation of where you come from, where your soul comes from, this space of home, this space of connecting with your most authentic truth. Now, this Tower card and this High Priestess showing up to speak to the celestial body of the moon. Now, I am feeling guided in this reading to speak to the Soul card and the Moon card. I'm sensing the yin and yang here, where this High Priestess is speaking to this Moon card in the sense of being connected to your intuition, trusting in your higher self, you embodying your higher self in a profound way on your spiritual path and soul journey, and aligning with these core values that you both hold within yourself, that you are aligned with as you do justice to yourself, as you follow your soul's desires. The High Priestess also resonating with this element of water, speaking to this relationship, this connection being this source of healing, this source of flow in your life, this awakening as well, that these awakenings I'm sensing that you experience on a personal level, that you secretly have, where you are rising into higher vibrational versions of yourself and having these deep awakenings in your life.